All right, I need to bring up the chat. We're back. I think I just got booted. I think somebody freaking has access to my PC information and just booted me off the computer. I'm on it. I'm not joking. I just got a blue screen. I just got a blue screen for no reason. My PC just blue screened. It blue screened. 1 minute, like 2 minutes before they started. That is freaking creepy. And I'm gonna look this up on the internet. Actually, I'm gonna seriously actually look this up. That is fucking terrifying. Oh, thinking someone. Go after someone. Go after someone. Wow. Okay, we're back in it. We're back in anyway. But that's. I think I was. I actually think I was generally muted offline. PC blue screen file screen. Look this up. Continue pause. PC blue. Look this up. Okay, the vet start with it. It is, yeah. Mute this. Still copyright music. Okay, here we go. Never gonna listen to it.
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom's Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
For some reason, my PC just blue screened like a couple of minutes ago. Hopefully, people can't just go into your streaming blue screen your PC. That's terrifying. That's a thing. Tabs again. Someone's attacking my channel.
Let's get this mission started.
Okay. Shit. Street Fighter, I mean, they're not really my type of games.
Got you in my sights. Neutralized. Predictable. Time to end this. Fire. Double. Seven. I'm just on another level.
Fighting games are alright. I prefer Mortal Kombat.
It's all
Street
about the
Fighting.
comb. All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Brand new game. This
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
Releases of One Piece.
Willis, take the lead.
Oh, this ain't good. What we found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first.
what is this? Some kind of. Oh wait, Resistance! Resistance! Wait, is this Resistance?
Wasn't human.
Are they bringing back the Resistance franchise? No, it's Simo Mobs? No, never mind, it's an Aliens game. It looked like Resistance at first. Nah, it looked like Resistance. It actually looked like Resistance. Nah, it's Aliens. Nah, it's Aliens. I thought it was Resistance. I was like, really? They're bringing back Resistance? I mean, Aliens is cool, but there's rumors that Sony's remastering the Resistance franchise. Yeah, it's Alien versus some Alien game.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes.
Yeah, it's 100% Aliens.
Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Yeah, Aliens, cool. I mean, Aliens games are cool. I got a little bit too hyped because see when I seen that backpack in the first Aliens, I thought they're fucking remastering Resistance. Oh, never mind. Oh. So it's like a stop down game. Not bad, so. I honestly thought it was Resistance. I was like,
That was
Resistance.
Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise.
Oh, it's just
Today,
Dead
I'm
Space
thrilled to get to show you the
gameplay.
first raw gameplay
Nice.
alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Oh, it's Dead Space. Yeah, everybody, people look forward to this. I need to replay the original Dead Spaces on the channel one day. I was a bit too young. Yeah, this is a remake. The first one looks like it is. I was a bit too young when the first.
Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead.
I wasn't a bit too young. I was a bit too scared because I was a bit too young.
Would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Just interest. I would play through the original Dead Space games first. Some good channel plan. That's when this is coming
Gives
in.
me chills every time.
Ooh. Oh, jeez. Yes.
Welcome to your new home.
Well, they didn't change the brutality, did they? From the original games. Oh my. Oh wait, Catalyst. Oh, they're not even calling it Dead Space. They're calling it the Catalyst. Interesting name. Coming out this year as well.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
Definition
man.
has audio.
Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And for a second, just give me a second. I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now, and you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know. but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's two segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station,
Nice.
and you're going to see some
I like gameplay.
new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies.
So it's more of a
Shoots them
remake
into giant
since having new
files.
guns.
It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Kind of a good name to call because it's EA license, maybe EA licensing name in Dead Space, but they have to change it, which would make sense. This game does look really nice though. I mean, it does look nice, dude. Pretty nice. It's definitely 100%. I wonder why they changed the name. As I said, it's probably EA, right? Oh, he's gonna die by the chain, ain't he? Oh, God. Oh! Oh! That is...
Oh my God.
That's
That
a
just
bit.
happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare
Okay,
2
here's Call of Duty.
arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game. And today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna
Kanan?
Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's roots was World War II. Not Modern Warfare. I mean, like, the original
Hi
Call of
everyone.
Duty.
In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a
Yeah,
new
brought
era
horrible
of
skill-based
Call of Duty
matchmaking
with
and the
launch
word
of
camp.
Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
But it's not Modern Warfare 2 2009 though, which was arguably the best Call of Duty. Quite a decent amount of people.
Eyes in the red.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves in.
All stations, ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy, get to work.
Yeah, the base modules do seem off. I think they still seem off. I know I didn't record the 2-minute reaction yesterday, but yeah, they seem off. They still seem off. Maybe it's just me.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment.
It definitely looks like a remake of that mission in Modern Warfare 2, 2009.
So, cut right clear through.
Like, he plays soap in this? Interesting. I wonder if they'll kill it.
Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Scorers, right side. Two above.
Rain looks really realistic though. Like it's like real life. Actually looks like real life though, yeah. It's actually better realistic things. Like that thinking and all that. That looks really good. These models do stuff. The rain looks really nice.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Man down. Rush out. There's no one here.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. Two copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
I mean there's gameplay, but it's no hard gameplay. No. It's like
Shadow 1, ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. Push your players over.
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time. All shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. Two copies all.
damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
That's fair. Just conveniently there was a boat there.
Let's go, let's move out. Go! This is Zero 1 back in the water, inbound to your position.
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that! Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge. Fast! Secure those controls. Stop this missile, yep?
How do we board?
Take the ramp! Hold tight, Sergeant! Let's have ourselves a gunfight.
I'm assuming this cargo ship that already.
Controls are on the bridge.
Oh, the cargo ship actually is.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
From Captain Price. My voice is too deep. I like the Captain Price. This is really good. He puts on that mad accent, mad deep voice. So, with that Captain Price.
I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them. Visual on the bridge. Contact. Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container! X-ray down!
Course right.
Is it just me or does the AI not hit you? Does this guy got rubber? Oh no, he doesn't.
We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal.
Tell PlayStation.
Alright,
I've seen the PlayStation controls.
Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute!
Of course. Where's the trailers? No, we've seen this yesterday. I'll let you be more.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141. And then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and, of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces.
Yeah, for the right bit that.
Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got to shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design. And, of course, our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic...
You know it's not a Infinity Ward game when they don't talk about water. Fishy, I remember that Call of Duty Ghosts.
Cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. Again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
I'm going to be
Just
completely
a
honest.
hint of
Pod
where
community
things
doesn't
are
really
going
care
here.
about that.
Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall, Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it
So
Warzone
they
2.0.
didn't mention Treyarch
Will
game
be,
if they will be using the same
a
engine.
standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go.
Yeah.
We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot
On
more
Steam.
to come in the months to follow.
Franchise.
Well, before we leave,
But
we got to
we'll
ask
do
a little
it,
bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up,
30
so
years?
I'm honored to share this very first look.
92? What is this? But they used like that was send a new game. The turn of a franchise that none of us have probably never played. I mean, a game that came out in the 90s, maybe the 80s. I mean, your parents probably played that back. Possibly, if they play games. But, us, no. Unless you're like the older generation. Never heard of that game. Why bring out a sequel like 30 years later?
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Don't worry about this. Looks like a kind of funky. No. It looks like that. It kind of looks like that place in Borderlands into the DLC. It's like single player game, not early access game. Oh. Well, you've instantly lost my interest when you make it Epic exclusive.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
New game.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
What is this?
Solace, everything okay in there?
Definitely looks like a horror game. Good. It looks like... It looks like... Oh. Red Faction? Question mark? Set in Mars? I mean, do it. No, it's not Doom.
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
For source. I mean, I thought it may have been Red Faction because it's set like there's like Mars.
That's something brand new.
That
And
looks like
look
Mars.
who it is. Troy and Roger in
Oh,
person.
yeah, Fiction Blonde.
Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be, at times, in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh, man. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Who's this guy that's
Make sure that
Arthur
nothing
Morgan?
breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other, and their orbits.
Who is this guy in Red Dead 2? I can't remember. I played Red Dead 2 in a minute.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. It's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out, James Tinsdale, with this brand
You
new
mean the
studio
game that
said,
your
"We'd love
character
you
was
to
brutally beaten up with a
consider
golf
being
club?"
a part of this game, and he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And
you defended
in the
it.
very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full like performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best in the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
I
your
guess I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, that you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know, I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank you.
Fest. All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Mick Gordon is that again? Order? What the? Man, the Juno wants to scream some shit. This is definitely a horror game. This is 100% a horror game. Oh god. Man. I would not want to be in there. Right? Whoa. Mate. Okay, good. Man, I would not be going down there when I seen a giant. You didn't know that is bad. Where's a robot? That's gonna turn around. It's gonna turn around. Behind you. What the? I think I've seen something like that before.
Great. That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't.
Decade ago.
Now it's
Jesus.
a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
Oh god.
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation. But also, I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there. And we cannot wait to show what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless. He is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st. I cannot wait.
Or Black Adam fights Green Arrow.
Around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam. What have your powers ever given
That's
you?
just never a movie.
Nothing but heartache.
It's really weird we just show movies and game shows now.
Then I was reborn a
I don't like him, but it's a really strange.
Now, I kneel before no one.
You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior.
I don't know, man. I mean,
That's up to you.
bit weird Black Adam being bald. I'll say that.
Did he just catch a rocket? He caught a rocket.
Oh yes, copyright music. They still update that? I thought they abandoned that game. I thought this game was abandoned. In all seriousness, I actually thought Epic Games just abandoned this game. Like, I just thought, oh yeah, Outriders, oh yeah, that was the game that just got abandoned and nobody cares about. Strange is still up there, though. Very, very strange. Well, I suppose. Gotta run. It looks like Destiny. Of a mix of that Outlier. Wow, bro, what a scam. It's a DLC and you have to pre-order it to get early access. Jesus Christ, how greedy are we becoming as companies? Oh yeah, here we go. Now stream's gonna get took down. Nintendo, the only thing I care about Nintendo is like, Nintendo, when are we seeing your new console? Like, for real Nintendo? I know they said they've only been halfway through that life cycle of their console, but Nintendo, just bring out a new console. Just bring out a new console so you can potentially overtake the PlayStation 2 in sales. So that's console biases, but oh guys, this game's still relevant. I'm just guilty as that when I say when people don't stream and play as much as they. That guy. We do love the DMCA music. Don't we? Oh well. I'll wake up tomorrow and this stream will be to do. Guys, it's Fall Guys. It's Fall Guys. It's Fall Guys. This
That
week
was
is
so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st.
And I'm pretty sure they removed Fall Guys from
platforms,
Steam.
including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation.
Which
All right,
was a
back
bad
to
decision.
another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
New game. I need a top. I need a bad game. Probably could have went there actually. Fall Guys. Gosh, Jacks. Looks like a good game. Maybe not.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
So the wee ball thugs out here. And the mix of Destiny. But this.
Now we're talking.
Oh, Destiny, I think.
Command, I may be onto something. I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
It was like want to see it in certain. Like that with him.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got
I don't know what this is.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
This is about rare.
Hell's coming with it.
Storm. You can register for a beta that you can't use until next year. Nice, a game that shows absolutely nothing.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so
They're not like
Stargates
RTS.
are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some. I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the
No,
signs.
it's Blizzard.
Yeah, we're
Blizzard, you don't have a very good track record, Blizzard.
today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no
Oh.
pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that.
We'll
This
see
is
about that, pal.
lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've
Free to
also
play.
still got 1v1 competitive.
But there's no
And
way
there's
to
no
make money.
surprise, I think we've
That
got some first kinda
sounds too good to
work
be
in
true.
progress images from the game, right?
It's gonna be filled with
Yeah, these are
cosmetics. It's
still
has
very
to
much
be.
still being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I love it. And 2023, you said for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready. And I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Yeah, StarCraft's got a good track
Frost
record,
Giant,
so this is
Stormgate,
probably the
keep an
one
eye out
Blizzard
for it.
company.
Now
If they
it's time
fuck
for
up,
another indie game
Blizzard's
announcement that I'm
done.
excited to share with you. Highwater. Check this one out.
Good morning, Highwater dwellers. Highwater Pirate Radio keeping you in the
Okay, I'm
know.
gonna go to the toilet.
Alphaville authorities continue
this
to
in.
deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark. The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over me. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear.
Yeah, that's why I went to the toilet. I knew it was going to be some mediocre game. Ugh. I knew we were going to get some. I mean, if you like these type of games, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you do, but you'll most likely never see an indie game from me in the channel.
Children clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming
I don't care how you can say a game's coming this year and you don't have it released there. Less than 6 months left.
Trailer. Highwater
No,
is an
6 months.
adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change.
This guy
Now,
is like
speaking
Spike
of the
though.
world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
I don't think we're thinking of Belarus. They're Russia's biggest friend.
Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Just like a parody of what's happening in the real world.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia.
But you have no noses.
A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
No, it's a puzzle game. No, man. I thought it was going to be like some kind of game like SimCity or something like that.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances. Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me?
Be careful and don't make a sound.
Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Never mind. I I thought it was going to be like some sort of RTS game because you got bad people try and kill you or something. I would have been well sick.
All been anticipating for a long time. There's trouble in paradise, and watch out. You don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors,
Dead Island?
finally get an
Dead
update
Island?
on this much anticipated sequel.
Dead Islands? Dead Islands? Question mark? Tropical Island? Yeah, maybe just Epic. No, I don't know who it is. Oh, never mind. He said Tropical Island, that you don't want to get bit. And I was like, Dead Islands? I was thinking Dead Islands. Oh, great. We gotta turn that off. Copyright music. We love copyrighted music. Why do we have copyrighted music in these events? You don't want to get bit. Why do you put that in your trailer? The music still on? Yes. We love copyright music. I mean, I probably already got DMCA'd, but you know, it doesn't look that interesting anyway, so. Oh. Just don't. Oh, it's Goat Simulator. Goat Simulator. Man, that's two disappointments, man. I mean, the alien game looks cool at least, but they say you don't want to get bit. I was thinking Dead Islands. Fine.
Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Sun.
Oh yeah, so is that.
RPG for Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations.
Oh, excellent Civilization though.
X-Men crossover with
Could be good though.
supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
That's kind of Civilization don't really play like each other.
This world has no hope under your watch.
I don't really know why you're doing RTS on this. Like that kind of game was like XCOM in this.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole.
Probably better. Looking forward to this Spider-Man game.
My sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
I don't know allowed to use Spider-Man. Like permission or something. We are the MCA. This is like kind of thinking where you control minions. What the hell? Got top now go out. Another shit game that comes at my birthday. I got a good game that comes out my birthday. Last year it was Far Cry 6, which was alright. October 7th, I mean.
Did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft. Took everything to the next level, from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on.
Is it the Witcher 3 DLC?
Off to this new territory, which is
yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Maya.
We like these games like fun enough ago. We once again it's an end of the game, so I'm just like, cool. If you like it, good for you. That's how much.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss
Sunday's what I'm looking forward to.
Game Showcase.
We're actually to that.
And Game Pass.
Definitely.
Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Just a second until you hear it's on Twitch, and you're like, okay, mate, don't look the best. Yep, that's what I thought. No offense on Switch, but whenever your game comes to Nintendo phone, so you're like, it's not going to be like,
We're called Neon.
EA game.
Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
There's like dance me.
From Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
This dead will taste it with these, I think. Why is it getting revealed like games that are coming out in like 2 weeks? That's 2 games.
Showing you lots Lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen this last year, didn't we? Yeah. Why is it cyberpunk music?
Get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel.
Must be a CG Project X developer.
Time to rise
Does this sound like music of cyberpunk? Once again, my thoughts on the show and everything they use, but one person? I'll give them praise.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Oh, Destiny 2. It's actually developed that worked on big games. As well. 3 season good best.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's why you check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Streams to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it. So it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally!
Finally, I know it's been a couple years. But Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
Damn, I was hoping they would say like crossplay, cross save.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
See, Warframe really, it always does feel this feel tough, right? But you have to go right.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Because I've been kind of looking for Warframe for like over a year now. And I'm sure I would start playing it again if they're going to put cross. They're giving away that Pride, man. Titanium Prime's like always, that's like always comes all the time. It's like seriously,
Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin
Every
Impact
time I go in the
studio,
game.
Hoyoverse
It was
across
normal.
mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Sea
Yeah, it's like the first 40-minute shows get like the best games. Then the other hour, other hours kind of yeah.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so
I
far.
hope it's not
It was
indie games
launched
for
a
the
couple weeks
next
ago, and it has
45
the
minutes.
detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Danger! You better watch yourself. You're in danger.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's
That was just the outlaw in fact, man.
the team wanted to
Absolutely.
use SGF as a way to reveal
But-
one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Last Ninja Turtle game I remember playing was like PlayStation 2, and it was like really, really difficult. Turtles used to be really good programs as well. Like the original Turtles used to be really good, like the original cartoon one. But the futuristic one, he was not as good. The futuristic one was good. The one where Shredder, like, absolutely destroyed all of them was quite a good one. And the films were quite good as well, the original ones. Kind of meh now. That's it if I get Turtles is even still a thing. Kind of fell off over the years. I think personally. Pretty sure I said this last year as well. It's like they haven't took full advantage of a Ninja Turtle game, like ever. Like they could make a really good one, but they don't do it with the IP. I don't know why. They don't do good stuff with IP. Yeah, that's. Watch knockoff. Team Fortress 2, I should say. Knockoff. Rumble. Sega. We're just getting game after game after game after game. Why play this when I can play Civilization? No, but seriously. Why play that when I can play Civilization? That has every faction in the world.
How far will you push humankind?
Bad for this game. Well, of course, I was going to say, time splitters or something. That's it, man.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern.
I still don't get this. I would just play Civilization if I wanted to do that.
25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco
And I'm a wormhole
is bringing
in these
the
games.
popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer
Be a
reveals
massive
the
fan of
setting
Command &
a
Conquer.
mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw
Don't
Hat crew
do it.
become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。
ちょっと待ってルフィ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ。クードバースト。
What the heck? 20 past 8, 40 minutes to left. Hopefully we get some good stuff. But who knows?
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This is a bad favorite reason. I might be honest.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Well, it's just the same game, but the English this time instead of Japanese. No. The Namine gaming does not speak Japanese. The English voice actors usually pretty bad for these.
Take my hand.
Yeah.
You get one more chance to make things right.
I mean, these games do have a market. They must have some market.
So that's our mission then.
I guess gaming's technically not dead if you like these types of games. Like, these types of, like, small
So many
games.
new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
And that's
The
probably
Epic Mega
US
Sale
only.
is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on
And Steam!
Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements.
Please, people, if you're watching this, if you like Epic, I mean, good for you, but if you're using it, please give your money to Steam. Give your money to Valve and Steam. Don't give it to Epic Games. I'm sorry. We need Epic Games to just fall. I just want Steam to remain the dominant market. They all fail, by the way. Nobody plays like this. Nobody does this. Nobody clouds game. Cloud gaming sucks. Even if you have a terabyte of internet downloaded up speed, it's still horrible. This will not be a market. Maybe by in 2030, maybe in like 10 years time, people will be. But we're not doing this. Low latency, that's the biggest nonsense ever. And you can't play these games at 4K. No. No. People are not going to buy this. Cloud gaming sucks. Cloud gaming, maybe will get good in like the next 8 years. Maybe. In the next 10 years, maybe cloud gaming will be possible. But I reckon it's going to be another 5 years at least till we get cloud gaming. That should be effective. Nobody wants to play Legacy. I'd rather download the game. Even if it's single player, I'd rather have the game. So if there's a way to play the game natively, people probably do. Nintendo have their own event.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos
God.
reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much
I
fun.
thought your jacks called it football, not soccer.
Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Well, 6 out of 10, that's what it's meant to say. Not coming out tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
This is like good. Got a nice doom music. Not as good as Doom though. Probably the MCN, but who cares? No, I like game music, but I mean, when it comes to gaming, like gaming music, I'd probably say the original Halo trilogy probably still does it best, in my opinion. Like the Bungie games. Heavy metal. Yeah. Funk. Wow.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look.
Should consider journalists proper viewers.
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't.
But just keep showing it tomorrow. Why have we not shown gameplay?
Fall right down to the bottom of the well
Freaking
with the rest.
2K.
And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
It's kind of like tomorrow, seriously.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though.
Very weird person language, like cards.
Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Very weird game. Oh god. Really, game? So, this is so stacked.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Well, no comment.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Nah, I don't think so. I think the Saints Row might make the franchise fail. No offense.
Guys? You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Back to a gangster game, please.
Me.
Yes, good feature.
You're so good at this.
You like choose your character ridiculously. There's always been a strong fan of this Saints Row.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
That's kind of cool though. I will give them that. That you can be whoever the hell you want. Like at all. The customization in the Saints Row game does look really, really, really good. Like I'm gonna craft. The story's probably gonna be absolutely terrible, but customize your character has always been a good feature of Saints Row. So they brought that back. Stop sponsoring fucking Epic Games, Saints Row. You've lost so much money in your franchise. Epic isn't going to save you.
Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team
These games are cool. I've never really played them.
out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
So on PlayStation. Rip the Sony ponies.
Manufacturer MHL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system.
I mean, what games are the games I actually do need to play? Like, even like, I know it normally used for strategy games. Top Gun games.
Tunnels and look for an access point. This way.
More than these types of games. There's a life up there. It's not a bad thing. If it's done right. This is like a game I could be interested in.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
Question is, how good's the replayability? Like I always say, Left 4 Dead, there's something about the replayability in the Left 4 Dead games. Nothing competes. I'm gonna do a playthrough in those games one day, the Left 4 Dead games. Great game I'd like to do with a bunch of friends, so I'd do a playthrough on it. Maybe one day. Looks interesting. So on Xbox Game Pass, that's kind of interesting.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Got a horror game, nice.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run. They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
Good thing. I want to see the potential on Unreal Engine. Give it a few years, like see towards the late life cycle, like when PS5 Pro and that comes in. And what with the technical Xbox. Unreal Engine 5 is going to look amazing by then.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Smart decision. That's what I say. You're going to put your game on Epic, put it on Steam as well.
This October, Gotham Knights
Okay.
arrives. Batman is dead.
This
It's up
got a
to
lot of
Batman's
controversy.
family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an
Let's see if
exclusive
it looks
new
better
look,
now.
let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Like this, after seeing like the last trailer, been pretty disappointed. I'm gonna watch this actually series. And its actual gameplay.
And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Bruh. I'm off about this. Is it just weird that the arcade games like look better than this? Like it's made by the same company that made... No, that looks stupid. This is made by the same company that made the Arkham games. And I'm just gonna say, man, the Arkham games are absolutely amazing, but this just looks... It doesn't look like it's made by the same developers. And Arkham games came out like the PS3 generation. I mean, Arkham Knight is... I'm gonna get criticised for the driving the Batmobile all the time, but it looked a lot better than this.
I got this, Bruce.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being really sensitive. Nah. Still don't have an interest in them.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome
After seeing that last
Neil
the
Druckmann
gameplay
from
trailer.
Naughty Dog, co-president
Oh
of
no.
Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like.
Oh, this will be The Last of Us.
Assets will leak, and lo and
Maybe.
behold, that's what happened.
well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us
Neil
fans
Druckmann.
because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
The game that should have, that game that flopped after the second week.
2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much.
Probably more hate letters. So
It's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success.
But it should go to just even a show more than that.
As a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Franchise,
So
strong
one of the
franchise
things we
fan.
mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition.
Oh wow, they actually worked on it. I thought that was going to cancel.
Naughty Dog, and we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title.
Mm.
And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place.
Last of Us
another part
sounded
the United
interesting.
States.
It's like a city might sound familiar, some people.
Yeah, I think Last of Us is kind of overrated.
And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us.
Hmm.
You're going to see a lot more of this game.
So you're not working on it? Good.
Next year. Gotta wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for
Oh, the show,
HBO.
never mind.
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game.
Yeah, they go. The character be really smart in the first game, then be really, really dumb in the second game.
And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Oh.
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of
See
the
what episode he's made.
I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
first look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes, they've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole
Peter
year.
Russell's not bad.
Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters,
I mean,
their relationship,
the stuff
on
he
and
said
off
online
camera, I couldn't help but think about
half of the US, and he didn't get fired yet. The other person, Gina Grana, said something and she got sacked, but he didn't. I mean, you're gonna either you sack both or you don't sack either. So I look at it.
authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it just, I mean, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them out.
Jeez.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started
That's
working,
right. He's
on
not
the show,
being it
what
if
was
he's
one of our
in the
very
game.
first meetings, we said
Being in
Troy
the show.
and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become
Makes
part of the show,
sense.
and it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
Except for today.
Yeah.
Except for today.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game. Was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home.
The first game, not the second game.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love being a part of.
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right.
Come on, the PC. Why bring the original game to PC?
Part 1.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna change something with it. I have a bad feeling.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
Don't know why they're remaking like a 9-year-old game.
That girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
I want to see what they changed about this.
I had somebody that I cared about, and in
And this
I bet
world is
they do.
good for one thing: get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
The girl's coming to PC, but if they've changed it enough, too much, people are not gonna like this.
I've had some practice.
Oh, look at it, PC until later.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually,
Oh,
we
they did?
came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went
That's
and you
not bad.
redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just
I mean,
the
that could be
fidelity of
interesting
everything,
if it's done
60
well.
frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory
The show?
before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
Yeah,
part
never played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah, I
playthrough
can't.
with
I
this.
mean, I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I
such
can't
a, you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything.
The minute they'll
that
change the
on
story,
the
it might be
Last
done
of Us
with.
2
It might be
will
good.
apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And
well,
shortly thereafter on PC.
we will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save
But
it.
you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
If it gets leaked, then you
Okay, well,
DMC everyone.
We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that
Nice.
very special look at
Was
The
that
Last
it?
of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the Planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night
Gamescom.
Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December.
Alright. So overall, I thought the event was not too bad. Like, the first 40 minutes was really, really strong. Then after that, it kind of got a bit weaker. Then it kind of got a bit weaker to like 1 hour 40. Then the last 20 minutes was pretty good. So overall, I was kind of right. I said about half of the event would probably be pretty good. The rest of it would kind of be meh. I think it was a decent event. I don't think it was terrible. Yeah, and just people saying in the chat, where was God of War? Where was God of War? I assume, yeah, we've not heard anything about that. I assume we're only going to hear about that in the PlayStation event. So, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. So, talking about other streams, so, as I said, might have a stream on Saturday, might not have a stream on Saturday. 50-50 we'll say, right? But we'll definitely be streaming the summer game, not summer game. What's the event called on Friday? Saturday? Sunday, I mean. And it's called the Xbox event. We'll be reacting to that. But anyway, that's enough. I'm going to end the stream here, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.